Sure. Can I just finally ask Rachel, obviously there's been a theory put forward that this is an algae bloom killing crustaceans, and I of course accept that algae bloom could and does cause the death of crustaceans. What's also been said is that a sufficient reason for the deaths could be pyridine. Assuming both of those are true, if there was a conjunction of those two impacts at the same time, would that help explain the level of death that we've seen?
I think it's difficult to say. I think one thing that I would draw our attention to here, though, is the huge spatial extent of the impacted area, which I think is interesting in terms of the pyridine hypothesis, because the spatial extent and the duration over which this very regrettable incident appeared to take place. So it was really 2 months plus where we were seeing animals dying. Now, it's quite difficult, given we haven't got evidence of a point source of pyridine that was identifiable in the environment from the EA's testing, and we know the chemical properties of pyridine from the European Chemicals Agency, which say all those things that I won't repeat now. The persistence of this compound in the environment at levels that would be likely to impact the crabs, it seems very difficult to understand how pyridine, if it were in the environment, at levels which could have been toxic to animals, recognising that it's not thought to bioaccumulate, so the crabs would have to be almost actively seeking it out, how it could have persisted for long enough over a wide enough spatial extent to be plausibly linked to the entire incident in this case.
We're not talking about persistence here. We're talking about an explosion of pyridine, right, through dredging, suddenly getting into the ecosystem, into crabs and lobsters, and them dying, right? We're not talking about some sort of, a complexity here. That's possible, isn't it? And in fact, very probable.
I don't have evidence to suggest it's not possible, no.
Okay, so you don't have evidence it's not possible. Okay, I'll leave it there.
Just in terms of